Hi Zulily fans, my name is Sam. I'm here with my friend Allison. We have a super cool DIY craft project that we are really excited to share with you guys today.
So Sam, I just moved into a new house and I have been looking for the perfect welcome mat and can't find it anywhere. So because I always love a good DIY project, we're gonna make our own today.
Amazing, let's do it.
So all you need for this project is a plain welcome mat, a stencil. We have created this one for today, but you can create your own with whatever saying or image you want. Ours says, "Y'all ready for some football?" What else do you need? You need some tape just to keep that stencil down. Today we're using black paint, but you can really use any color. And then we've got some paintbrushes.
Cool, let's get started.
So the first step is deciding where we want to put our stencil and then taping it down. You don't need to tape the whole thing down. We just want to secure it so that it doesn't move, if you don't mind taping that side.
And you can totally put this in the bottom or the top. We have ours right in the middle, so all of our guests know that we are ready for football.
Yes. And depending on the phrase or the design that you use will really dictate kind of where you place your stencil on your mat.
Right, because you don't have to do words. You could do an image, flowers, portraits, whatever. And you can also use different colors besides black too.
Totally. So the paint we're using today is black, but as you mentioned, you can really get creative with this. We recommend doing any outdoor safe paint.
Right.
Since this is going to be on your doorstep, you want to make sure the rain's not going to wash it away. So I'll put this paint in the middle and hand you a brush.
Thank you.
These sponge brushes are really the perfect tool, and then we'll kind of get painting.
Yeah. No, these are great because you're really going to want to dip the color on, right? And so it will really go into the fabric.
Yeah, and I definitely recommend the dab method versus the brush method because we're kind of wanting this paint to seep into the mat. We want to make sure that we get a full color and really get into the mat to get that opaque look.
Yeah, and as you're doing it, you can tell that it's absorbing into the fibers, and you might need to do a few coats just to really get it in there, but that way you know that your stencil is gonna stay and you'll be able to read it.
Exactly, and I mentioned I just moved and have been needing a new mat, but this is the perfect activity to do, you know, girls' night in.
Yeah.
Or, you know, maybe you're throwing a housewarming party, or maybe you're going to a housewarming party and want to bring a gift.
And you can really customize this any way you want, which is why I love the project so much. I love wine, so I feel like mine would be turn around unless you have wine. But I mean, that's just me.
I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and finish painting this for you, and we'll come back when we have more to show.
And we're back.
So we just finished painting this. You can see we got all the letters, got in all those corners, did a lot of dabbing. We only did one coat here.
Right.
So you can see a little bit of that matte shining through the paint. So we'll probably wait for this to dry a little bit and do a couple more coats.
Yep.
I don't recommend peeling off the stencil until it's completely dry. So to be safe, let it sit overnight and then just test a little corner before you peel the whole thing off. Once you do peel it off, be sure to have a small paintbrush. You can kind of go over those lines, make those edges really clean, fill in any holes you didn't see through the stencil, and just make sure that your finished product is picture perfect.
Yeah, and we actually have an example of a finished mat to show you guys. This one I love. I know you were saying that you would probably have it in your home, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have this over here. It says, "Come back with tacos." And you
So
can
cute.
see we did a couple of coats on this, 2 to 3 coats of black paint, which really makes those letters pop.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to see any of the matte coming through the paint, so that's why you recommended doing just a few coats. And I mean, this one is hilarious. It looks great, so professional. And I mean, I'm sure you guys can come up with some really creative expressions or paintings to do on your own mats.
Yeah, don't be surprised if you see this taco mat on my front doorstep.
It's so cute.
This is the perfect craft project for you to personalize your front doorstep. You can change them out seasonally or for a special football event or whatever you're looking to plan.
Yeah, they're so easy, so customizable. Make them for yourself or your friends. We are so excited to share this project with you. So make sure you shop all of your favorite crafting supplies on Zulily. Go check it out and happy shopping.